I'd like to reconvene the study session just to discuss the agenda for tonight. Does anybody have any concerns about? Can you hear me?
I'm good.
There we go.
Yep.
I would like to reconvene the study session just to discuss whether or not we have any concerns with the agenda that we want to adjust tonight before we start.
Vice Chairman, this is Commissioner Cavanagh. I have none. Agenda's fine by me.
All right, thank you.
I'm fine.
Okay. And do we have any conflicts that we need to deal with before, just so I know?
None from me.
Okay. Okay, 6 o'clock. Welcome everybody to, I'd like to call to order the regular meeting of the Town of Gilbert Planning Commission. Tonight, we would like to have the Pledge of Allegiance by our council liaison, Scott September. Could rise.
Thank you. Please stand and repeat with me, please, so I'm not all by myself. I pledge allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United
States of America
and to the
republic for which it stands,
one nation,
under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you, Council Member September. Roll call, please.
Vice Chairman Bloomfield.
Here.
Commissioner Cavanagh.
Here.
Commissioner Munt. Commissioner Simon.
Here.
Commissioner Alibrandi.
Here.
Commissioner Mackin.
Here.
Chair Anderson. Chair Anderson is here.
Here.
Sorry I'm late, everyone. Vice Chair, thank you for taking the in my absence.
You're welcome. Glad you're here.
I bet you are. So we're on to approval of the agenda. During the study session, was there any discussion of making modifications to that agenda? Or-
There's no need for agenda amendments to the agenda. I move to approve the agenda.
Okay, Vice Chair, for approval, is there a second?
I'll second. Cavanagh.
Thank you. All in favor say aye.
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 Opposed say no. Agenda is approved. Communications from citizens. At this time, members of the public may comment on matters within jurisdiction of the town, but not on the agenda. The commission response is limited to responding to criticism, asking staff to review a matter commented upon, or asking that a matter be put on future agenda. Is there anybody online that wishes to address the commission?
Chairman, if you allow me, I will open it up to the public. I will have to do an open mic, so all members of the public, please be aware that I am unmuting you at this time, and please state your name if you would like to speak. Is there anybody from the public that wishes to speak? Not hearing anybody? Chairman?
Okay, thank you. Moving on to report from council liaison on current events. Councilmember September.
Yeah, thank you, Chairman. What I wanted to share with you tonight is that I got to see a presentation by Dan Henderson, who's Gilbert's Economic Development Director. And the presentation was about our historic district and the redevelopment plans, the vision that economic development has for that area, along with planning department, and it's really a forward thinking, visionary look at what could be. And it includes elements of the Vaughan Road, that Vaughan Relief Road that's going to go through. It also includes a really neat element of a walking, biking path trail that would traverse through a historic district, and it's called the Paseo. And so they're really promoting multimodal transportation, which is great. It ties in with a lot of different bike paths that center around our historic district. And I asked Dan if he'd be willing to present that to Planning Commission at the next meeting, and he agreed. And so we're going to have that on the next Planning Commission. And I just want to let you know all ahead of time that I'm really excited about this, and I hope you guys enjoy the presentation. I think it's important for Planning Commission to see what that vision is and to be part of that going forward.
Yeah, that sounds very exciting. I think that whole area is going to be really cool looking 10 years from now when we look back. I think it's going to exciting to see what the vision is going to be and make it come to happen. And hopefully we'll all be together for that one. That would be great. So that would be July's hearing. We're thinking of doing that?
That's right.
Okay, great. Thank you. Next, we'll move along to public hearing consent items. All items listed below are considered the public hearing consent calendar. The commission may, by a single motion, approve any number of items where, after opening the public hearing, no person requests the item be removed from the consent calendar. If such a request is made, the commission shall then withdraw the item from the public hearing consent calendar for the purpose of public discussion and separate action.
We lost audio.
Are you not hearing me?
Yep, Brian's gone. Oh, now we lost video. No,
Hello?
this happens once every meeting, right? So,
Okay, are you hearing me good now?
yeah, Brian, we got you now.
Yes.
Okay. Let me just go back and just reread the public hearing paragraph here. All items listed below are considered the public hearing consent calendar. The commission may, by a single motion, approve any number of items where, after opening the public hearing, no person requests the item be removed from the consent calendar. Such a request is made, the commission shall then withdraw the item from the public hearing consent calendar for the purpose of public discussion and separate action. Other items on the agenda may be added to the consent calendar and approved under a single motion. The items on the consent calendar that we'll be voting on is item 8, S20-01 Water Meadows, item 9, DR 20-44, DR 00-14-B, CBR Green Expansion, and item 10, DR 20-47 Bush Tex. I'll open the public hearing, close the public hearing. Vice Chair, can I get a motion, please?
Chairman, I move to approve the consent calendar as indicated, items 8, 9, and 10 on our agenda.
Motion for approval, is there a second?
I'll second.
Second
Cavaney.
by Cavaney. All in favor say aye.
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 Opposed say no. Motion carries. We'll go along to, oh, look at that, no non-consent items. Well, this is going to be a fast hearing tonight. Glad I made it here for this now. Administrative items. Let's see, admin items for the commission, discussion and action. It is discretion of the majority of the commission regarding public input. So move along to planning commission minutes. Consider approval of the minutes of the study session and regular meeting of May 6, 2020. Vice Chair, can I get a motion, please?
Chairman, I move to approve the meeting minutes for May 6th.
Motion for approval, is there a second?
I'll second Cavaney again.
Thank you. All in favor say aye.
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 Opposed say no. Minutes are approved. Report from chairman and members of the commission on current events. I don't have anything. Does anybody on the commission have anything they'd like to report? So I actually have a question. There's a new face on the screen that I don't recognize. Who is this? Is this a new commissioner?
The one with the hair on his chin?
The one before vice chair.
Yeah, Commissioner Cavaney.
Is it me?
No,
Me, Brian?
no, it's a face I don't recognize.
Oh,
Are you referring to me?
Probably, I don't, yeah, you.
Commissioner Mack, and I've mostly been an alternate. That's probably why I've been in the audience probably more often than not.
Oh, okay. All right, well, that's probably why then. Well, then I look forward to meeting you in person when we all finally get back together.
Likewise.
Move along to our report from Planning Services Manager on current events.
Thank you, Chairman. I just want to report that Municipal Building 2 has started a slow opening. We do now have our counter open to the public, and that just started this Monday. And again, I just want to thank everybody for adjusting to these WebEx meetings. I appreciate it.
All right, well, thank you for the report, and obviously, thank you all for how you guys run this. It seems like it just gets smoother and smoother each month. Do you think next month we'll be doing this again, or we can all come back together and see each other face to face again?
I really don't know at this time, but we'll
Okay.
keep you informed.
Okay, sounds good. Well, I hope that's the case. I kind of miss my fellow commissioners, and it'd be nice to see them in person again. So, all right. Well, if nobody else has anything to say, we can adjourn.
Thanks, everybody.
Adjourned.
See ya.
Thank you.